Welcome back to the Keep It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. This is going to be a very chill video. It's not even going to be that long, actually. It'll be longer than a short, but shorter than a quote-unquote long-form video. So I hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday, which today is the 20th, I think. All these days jumble together now, but whatever. So let's talk about the full moon in Aries. So I was about to say Mars, but the full moon in Aries. Also, this is not a full moon in Aries reading. This is just some stuff that I'm picking up. And the only reason I'm recording this is because it's been heavy on my spirit. And I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get it out. And then people can, you know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, as I always say with everything. So, yeah. The full moon in Aries has been on my mind a lot because I don't know why. I feel like there will be some shocking news. It's giving me Tower energy. And Tower is Mars energy, which is Aries. But it's just really been on my mind. And I'm not saying like the world's going to come to an end or anything like that. The world is not ending anytime soon. I can tell you that right now. I just feel like there's going to be something that comes out, and it could be multiple things, but really I feel it's like one thing. There's going to be something that comes out where the whole world is just going to be like, what? Ah, come on. You know, it's going to be something like that. So, I don't know. And again, it's just, it could be anything from like, I don't know if you're familiar with stocks and stuff, but the reliable stocks in the stock market, and I'm speaking U.S. here, because I'm located in the U.S., I'm talking, it'll be more than likely be a world event, but I'm still focusing on the U.S. So, you know, in the stock market, those who are familiar, the blue chip stocks, those particular companies are like the IBMs and all of this stuff, like the old school, old faithful, will always be in business, will always make money, you can always count on them, good times and bad, stuff like that. Those are the blue chip stocks. If you need more information, you're already on the internet, there's that thing called Google. Okay, so it could be something as shocking where a blue chip stock announces, hey, we're bankrupt. So it could be something like that. It could be something involving disease, which is a possibility because I forgot what her name is, and I watch her a good bit. She does like Vedic astrology or whatever, and I'm trying to remember, and I'm pretty sure she's in Texas too. But she was talking about the full moon in Pisces because we have 2 full moons in the month of August for those who don't already know, which is why the month in Pisces, or the full moon in Pisces at the end of the month is called a blue moon because it's not regular to have 2 full moons in one month. That is where the blue moon saying comes from. But one thing that she brought up that I wasn't aware of is she was talking about Pisces can also represent disease as well. Because signs represent stuff, especially with their ruling planets and things like that. Sort of like Cancer, the ruling planet is the moon, so ours is the chest area. I think Virgo is the nervous system, Libra is the skin and kidneys, someone is the throat, I forgot who it is. But the list goes on and on and on of certain signs. Scorpio is the growing area, which is why they're so sensual too. It's just things like that. But she was talking about disease. I'm not taking that off the table. I don't really feel it's that. Yeah, they are trying to ramp up certain things or bring back certain things, if you know what I mean. But I feel if it is in the disease area, it will be something different. I don't feel it will be the same thing that we dealt with a few years ago and are still dealing with somewhat to this day. It could be something like that, or it could be war as well, because I mean, full moon Aries ruling planet is Mars. War happens when Mars is around conflict, fights, things like that. I guess my message to you is this. Whatever is going on, do your best not to succumb to the toxic energy. And what I mean by that is, especially for physical conflicts, the best thing you can do is walk away. You don't have to continue arguing with someone. Something that my uncle says that his mother used to tell him. He's my uncle through marriage. He was talking about his mother would always say, when 2 people are arguing, someone has to have some sense. Meaning that someone has to make the decision. Okay, you know what? Let me just walk away from this. You said what you said. I said what I said. Let's not keep this going, because if we do, the longer it keeps going, the higher the percentage goes of it escalating to something that can't be undone. Because, you know, there's certain bells that can't be unrung after you take action. So I'm saying when this full moon in Mars, I keep on saying Mars, when this full moon in Aries rolls around, which I'll give you the dates too. To my understanding, the full moon in Aries is at the end of September. It's called the Hunter's Moon, September the 29th. I would say if there's any type of shocking news, it would be specifically between, between September 22nd and October the 6th, but really around September the 29th. I'm thinking 7 days before and 7 days after. So around September the 29th, but could be between September. I keep on saying October. Is there something going on October 22nd? Because that keeps on wanting to come out. Instead of saying September 22nd, I keep on wanting to say October 22nd. So let's add that too, because I don't believe in coincidences or mistakes when it comes to doing this. So from September 22nd to, and now I'm hearing in my head, September 22nd, October 22nd. Could be whatever. From September 22nd to October the 6th, and then specifically on October the 22nd. Don't be surprised if some type of news shows up then, where everybody is like, you know, WTF? Really? Are you kidding me? Type of thing. I honestly feel like some people are just going to laugh it off. I feel like I'll be one of those people, because usually I'm laughing at everything. Because if I don't laugh, then I'll just get frustrated. And yeah, it's just like, you got to laugh at it. Laughing, when I tell you laughing is good for your spirit, if you can find anything to laugh at, always laugh. Because especially with everything that's going on right now, there's a lot that you could get drugged down into, that the energy could drag you into that quicksand of thinking a certain way. Now, I'm not saying don't be realistic. I'm not saying be delusional. What I am saying is do your best not to dwell in that type of energy. That's what I'm saying. But the main point of this recording is to let you know, when this full moon in Aries happens at the end of September on the 29th, and possibly before then, because energy can go before and after, definitely don't be surprised if some type of major news or major event happens. I'm leaning more towards it's either economic or war related or both. Doesn't have to be. That's kind of what I feel it may be. So just be mindful, be aware, keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, use discernment, because don't forget, people will just throw stuff out there from time to time, and all this information is coming at you. It's like you're drinking from a fire hose, and sometimes people don't know what's real and what's fake. So you may want to pause and take a minute and then use your discernment to see what's what. But when the news comes out, the world's just going to be like, are you kidding me? So, yeah. That's all I got to say. The Libra and Scorpio readings have already been recorded for September for the general. I'm working on some more. I will probably do Sagittarius, Capricorn, and I think Aquarius today, this Sunday. I might try to do Pisces as well. And then I'll upload them Monday and Tuesday. All right? So let me get going. I hope everyone is, like I said, having an awesome day, and it will continue throughout the rest of the night. Until next time, be blessed.